You guys really haven't seen any videos like this lately because I haven't even been bothering to look at Craigslist. But I guess Chris came across this and they kind of caught my interest because, well, red, white, and blue, can't go wrong with that. And these are a little bit older than what I'm used to working on, but on the other hand, having 3 of them as a lot could be a very beneficial thing for movie shoot or TV rental or something like that. So we're going to head up here. It's about 30 miles away and go take a look.
Rooftop.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. A rooftop flat screen.
No, I think it's just a sign.
Wow, that thing is bright. This is downtown LA. Okay, here we go. Let's see, what is she going to tell us to do? There was a white picket fence right there.
Is that it? That might be it.
There's no lights.
Right.
Well, every friggin' house has a white picket fence.
So it's
Go up a little bit more. I think she got lost.
11:24. This is 10:20. All right.
Every single house has a white picket fence.
11:24. 10:32. Give it a little ways to go.
Yeah, you never know what you're walking into one of these, right?
He has a like Australian accent, I think.
Oh, does he?
Here we go. 16.
You
20.
have arrived at 1124 North
There it is.
Avon Street on the right.
There we are.
Okay. There's no
picture. Yeah.
Michelle.
Yeah, you got to go through and replace capacitors and stuff.
And I put the blue
And
one in and
maybe
the spark
even-
came out.
Yeah, sometimes a tube.
It's
A spark came out, huh?
We're out of plug.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's just that two-pronged.
There it is.
A life of their own.
Yeah, where did they come from?
Well, I got them from a friend that collects them, and he left. He went back to the UK, and he said, "Do you want
Oh, wow.
these?" So I took them off him, and that was probably about 5 years ago. And it's just
PAL
been
over
in a
there.
back room here, so.
Although you can get PAL on a black and white set. But
Can you?
Yeah, it's all digital now though. But
Oh. Slow it down to 25 frames a second.
And this one, I'm
One of
kind of
these-
scared to plug it in because it makes a sound.
that's okay. All right.
But I put the plug in, it sparks.
Yeah.
It's just that,
That's all right. You don't have to. 'cause,
That's
yeah,
cool,
it's
man.
better for us to go through.
I'll take them. They're cool. I like them.
I always thought you could. I've seen people turn them into fish tanks.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. That's the enemy of the.
the TV, the vintage.
That's
You
the
know, it's
problem.
like
Or even cat boxes as
Taking
well.
it,
I've seen.
you know.
Oh yeah, let's turn it
Yeah.
into a cat box.
So,
Yeah.
like a cat bed kind of thing. Is that what you were expecting then?
No,
This
that's
guy
I
can make it
restore
work.
I restore 'em. I restore 'em.
Well, I might end up buying it back off you then. Because
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's. Is that what you do? Is it?
Yeah, I repair them.
So you could get that going. And
10 minutes, huh? No.
No, not 10 minutes. No, they probably have a lot of capacitors in them that need to be replaced.
We can,
It's a lot of work.
we can
it's
point
a-
you to some videos. Does Bob have some videos that
Oh,
have
yeah.
working on?
I'm
Yeah.
not really technically minded.
If you just want to see you know.
But I'm
that's the
serious.
ball.
If you got them going and you wanted to sell them, I'd be interested in that because that's something I was sort of looking into.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I loved them. That's why I took them off him. But so yeah, if you fiddle around with them and want to sell them again, I'd probably be quite interested.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, I love all the old video consoles as well back in the day.
The wooden ones.
Yeah, any kind of old 80s video games are
Oh yeah.
pretty cool. But yeah, if you can take those and then let us know how it goes, and
Right.
if you get one of them working, I might be quite interested in
Okay, cool.
taking it back.
Yeah, we don't know if the picture tubes are good, or obviously that one right there is probably the best foundation
Yeah.
to work from, but
I think look at this one. I think there's nothing happening there now.
They're series string, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably not a good idea to run them until we go through them and check the
Yeah, we know when you're buying
the
something,
capacitors and stuff, because they'll short and they'll do more damage than
Yeah, they've got the old tubes in there, isn't it?
you're buying a project when you get involved with this stuff. We're very familiar with it.
Yeah, I'd turn that one off, man. That sounds.
Fly back.
I'm scared of them. Especially when the sparks came out of the plug. I think it's.
All right, let's take a quick look at them. This is the blue one. It's got all the knobs on it. Let's see what we got. Do we have a model number? 14T014, 150 watts. It's got the back. All three of them have the backs. I think Dave has one of these. Do you have one of these, Dave? I think I remember you telling me you had one of these. Maybe you sold it. Anyway, it looks like a circuit board. Look at it. It looks like it's built like that RCA I worked on, where it's got a circuit board.
Yep.
And the tubes are mounted to the back of the circuit board. Another one of these things that's really hard to work on. Well, let's check the CRT. And this one does use an ion trap. Two of the CRTs were different colors than one, so we're going to look at that. The blue one has an ion trap.
Doesn't say what. Coming right up, isn't it?
Yes, sir, but I'm at 6.3 volts, too. Actually, I'm a little bit above 6.3 volts.
Got some mileage on it, but it'll still produce a picture.
Yeah, it'll produce a picture, but it'll be kind of cloudy. So I'm getting 0.6 on, was this the blue one? 0.6 on the blue one. Let's bump it up here for a second. Well, we've got a light bulb going in there now. Alright, I bumped it up to about 7 or 8 volts for just maybe 45 seconds and then dropped it down to 5 volts, and it seems to be holding. It's coming down slowly, but I think it's just maybe the cathode's a little dirty or something from sitting. So blue seems to check okay. Okay, here's red. Red has all the original factory knobs, except
Back's in better shape.
this one's broken. But that can probably be glued. Back's in better shape. Oh, I see what I was doing wrong. It goes in the bottom first.
yeah.
Is this the same model? 14 T009? What was the model on the other one?
Got a tube.
This one's got a tube chart. What's the horizontal output tube on this? 12 BQ5?
12 BQ6.
Oh, 12 BQ6. Yeah, BQ5 would be the audio output. I always. This one has an ion
Trap as well.
Magnet,
And it's a
too.
14 QP4.
QP4. Oh, baby, you light up my life. Look at this one go. Put it at 6.3. Yeah, red passes the test. It's got like a little airplane type symbol on the knob or something. The Jet Age 707.
Yeah.
This one, okay, this one here has,
Some aircraft is coming in, and people were doing the jet set. If you had one of these, you were cool.
this one here has a like a metal beauty thing on it that's missing off the cracked one. Okay, this one's yellow. I was hoping this one was white. That way I'd have red, white, and blue. It's in excellent shape, too. It's got all the original knobs. And this one is a 14T012. Wonder if they had 14 colors, if the last two digits are relevant as the color. Wonder if I have the, what is that? Wonder if I have the SAMs on this. You know what that is? That's off of a, like a caulking tube.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Let's. Oh, look at this one. The power plug's in a different spot on this one. It's up here on the other ones.
And I don't know if we have. Well, take a look at the top of the. Get a good look at that before you.
What? The top of what?
Damaged. Got a big
Oh.
chunk of bakelite missing. So it's a repair, possibly if it's still under vacuum.
Okay, we got to very gently remove this. Well, it has continuity. Can you see it light? Don't touch. Oh, it's lighting up. Okay, so it's got vacuum. Oh, here we go. God, that's at 4 volts too. Look at that. Wow, look at that one. 5 volts, all the way pegged. Unless it's gassy or something. And this one has an ion trap too. Oh, look at the spider eggs inside the tube shield. It's packed with spider eggs. That's pretty cool. Does this one use the 6 BQ6 or whatever? Or 12 BQ6?
Yep.
What's the damper? 17?
12 AX4.
Okay. There you can see that someone's been working in here. They They got penciled. Where's my flashlight? They got penciled in here, the tube numbers. You got Sam's on your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should do it. Let me grab the Sam's book. Let's have a look. Okay, I know this camera won't focus on this, but it says 14T007/008/009/010 11/12/14. PCB 480-3. And then there's a 14T 16, 17, 18, and 20. But that's the same Sam's number. It's 310-4. There's a chance I do not have that. I should run out there and look.
Wow, you got a
Yeah, I grabbed that on accident.
1950. Oh, this isn't it?
Yeah, no, it said it was in the same folder. Okay, 1956, and here's the model.
This is a 16 AT4. This is another set.
009, 010, 011, 012, 14. The M line, 007 and 08. So which ones did I have? 9, 14, and 12? I have a 9, 12, and 14. This is probably about when mass production was starting to really go wild. To reduce audio buzz, add 800 mmF capacitor. That's pretty interesting. Component change. Two IF stages, one N64 detector, 6 AU8, video output, and then it's got the 5 T8 ratio detector. I'm not really a fan of that. That thing really seems to buzz up a storm. And there, right there, is that 800 picofarad capacitor they're saying to add to reduce buzz. Well, this is a really low tube count set. Double triode vertical multivibrator, one sync separator, horizontal AFC. That's interesting. Look at how the cathode of the vertical output is looped back down through a coil on the flyback. I can't say that I've ever seen that before. I wonder what the point of that would be. This must have been the $99 special. And looking at this, because it's not easy to take it apart. Yeah, it's kind of got a big circuit board in here. And it does look like it's loaded with paper capacitors, doesn't it? Actually, this thing has a fairly low, it looks like a fairly low paper capacitor count. Usually the paper caps are the ones with the voltage ratings near them. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Only 14 capacitors, and some of them are rated at 3,000 volts. 250 picofarads at 3000 volts. Those, I doubt those are paper. Probably disc. This appears to be a very budget set. Maybe the M line is for marginal or mediocre or something. It's definitely not a high-end model. It was more probably just for what, a kitchen or a bathroom or something like that.
No DC restoration.
DC restoration, it doesn't have hardly anything. DC restoration. This thing is so minimal. How many tubes does this have? Not many. 13 tubes, including the 2 tuner tubes and the CRT. So it's a 10 tube set. So you have 1, 2, well, yeah, it's an 11 tube set, including the 1X2. 1X2, isn't that the
A voltage rectifier.
in a horizontal, I mean a focus circuit in an RCA? So it's got a damper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's it. Very simple. Very minimal.
Much money on it.
So in summary, all 3 of them have all the knobs. All 3 of them are in decent shape. They all have the backs. And they all have decent, actually very strong CRTs. So I guess once you restored one and kind of got it down, it would be easy to knock the other 2 out, since they're pretty much all the same. The red one seems noticeably heavier to me. This one's 27.5 pounds. This is the yellow one. And the red one weighs 32.5 pounds. The red paint must have more lead in it. And the blue one weighs 25 pounds. So there's a vast, not a vast difference, but there's a noticeable difference in the weight between the different colors.